This Unknown Terraria mod is something we all gotta keep an eye out for. It has some of the most insane and unique boss effects I've ever seen. So let's hop in game and check it out. We are here checking out another sort of hidden gem mod from our T-Mod Loader Chinese brethren. We know that they love to make some crazy mods, and that's what we're here checking out today. We have the Lunar Scar demo. That's what it's called on T-Mod Loader. But as we can see here, it's called N Prelude. But then look, I put stuff in my inventory. It says Lunar Scar. This mod has been on T-Mod Loader for a little bit now, and I've had it downloaded for a little bit. And there's a lot of stuff, as we can see. Look at this. There's a lot of stuff to look at. So I've been hesitant to kind of look at it. But let's hop straight into it. Obviously, we're going to check out bosses first. Starting with this first one, thank God they're on the boss checklist. We have Zom. Unknown spawn conditions, but just by the name, I know that this is a zombie type enemy. Let's make it nighttime just to fit the vibe and aesthetic, and let's go ahead and place some torches everywhere. Zom. Oh my God, this thing is disgusting. But as we can see, off rip, my boy, he's got portals where zombies are dropping out of, and he's a big nasty like boss zombie. He's the head honcho of the zombies. Ew, what was that? I don't want to see that attack again, I'm gonna be honest with you. But right away we can tell this mod is a little unique. It's a little different. Off rip, we could just tell it looks different. The attacks are some things we haven't seen, like that portal spawning attack. You don't see this too often in mods, and I don't even know what that like flashing pulse he did that was covering the whole screen. Look at this, my boy got attacks. You know I love attack variation in Terraria bosses, because a lot of vanilla Terraria bosses don't really do anything. He's got 50 health. We should see his max potential. You can also notice there is a bunch of new zombie types down there. There's some like really fast ones running around, and there's ones that are like bouncing around sort of like slimes. But yeah, that was Zom. So the next boss on the list is called Moon Boss 1. Let's see this Moon Boss. Oh God, there's so many things. I don't know. Oh, this one. Duh, that one. Bring it in, okay? We got a nice little spawn animation, and he's kind of just like a giant crystal. Nothing really unique in terms of looks, but the attacks though, and the music kind of bumping. He's got a lot of projectiles that are just coming in, and then he did that little dash towards us. What else you got for us, Moon Boss 1? He's sending out little tiny crystals. Can I break them? No. So you just gotta dodge these guys. Okay, I see you. He has a decent amount of health. Weren't we supposed to fight this? This is after Eater Worlds. 12k health. I don't really remember the health numbers in master mode, so I really don't know if that's a lot. Hold up, my boy got phase 2. It's about to get a little bit crazier. Okay, he's got the little teleport dash attack. That's a little scary because it's kind of like sudden. He's got more projectiles coming in too. The phase 2 doesn't seem that crazy. He does have this little like shotgun, like sparkling attack. I don't even know how to explain this. It's very sporadic too, like it's all over the place. I don't even know how the hell you dodge that. Oh, he's got little baby crystals coming out. But I think we have seen a majority of the Moon Boss 1 attacks. Hold up, he's regenning? No, that's actually crazy. An early game boss for regen is crazy. The next boss is after Queen Bee, and it's called the Zombie Snake of the Forest Head. You know what I say about head? Any head is good head. Let's bring it in. I'm assuming we gotta spawn the top of it for it to spawn in. It's a worm boss. You know how I feel about worm bosses, but show me something crazy and maybe I'll let you being a worm boss pass. A lot of projectiles. Kind of scary. It's like that one attack from the Eater, but like triple the amount. They still do break on like block contact though. So just like the Eater, maybe find this thing underground is a little bit better, or find it with a couple platforms nearby. This music kind of bumping. I really hope none of this music's copyrighted. Ew, that boy hit me with the booger effect. That's disgusting. Ew. I cannot imagine getting hit by like a slimy ass booger that's the size of your body. But yeah, in terms of attacks, I'm not seeing too much. He has like a little dash he does every now and then, as you can see, pretty fast, a little scary. And the amount of projectiles is insane, along with the booger that slows you, but nothing too crazy. It's just a worm boss, bro. Like, what can I say? Worm bosses, they just never impress, it seems like. All right, this next boss, I don't know the name of, but with my investigation skills, I saw that this dude right here looks like him, God Soul True. So this has to be the one. Bring in God Soul True. What the heck? This looks like something you would see in like the intro of like Starbound when they're talking about all the lore in the beginning. We got my boy in a robe, Soul God True. That just sounds like a scary person. Soul God True. True Soul God? Maybe he's backwards. And as we can see from his attacks, he's kind of got little Moon Lord themed attacks. So maybe there's some relation there. I don't know. I don't know the lore. There is like sheets of paper from this mod that have like story, but I don't know how they work. I tried to click on it earlier. It didn't do anything. But this fight doesn't seem too crazy. He's just kind of hovering around, chasing you around with his projectiles spawning here and there. He had like the little eyeballs. He's got the little like spam of the little tiny projectiles. Not too scary. When you fight this guy, this dude is like post Deer Clops right before Wall of Flesh, so it should be like a decently hard fight. Nothing too crazy though. It's still pre-hard mode at the end of the day. But is that all my boy has? Oh wait, hold up. He brought in that little crystal. And he brought in Moon Eyes. What the heck? So he does have a couple of more attacks that he shoots at the end. Also, the Moon Eyes dropped something. What was this? Lighter Spar. What's this for? Oh, this is for a bunch of items and armor. But yeah, as you can see, look, they drop story things. I just don't know how they work. Shift? Yeah, I can't read that. The next boss is our first hard mode boss. I think right after Queen Slime. Slime of another star. So let's bring it in. What do we got? Whoa. Shaking the screen up. Ooh, it's like a meteor. I don't even know. This dude is blowing everything up. It's like a meteor slime? Like an alien slime, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of the name. Slime of another world. Makes sense, honestly. Let's do some damage. I don't know what it said in chat, but it said something in chat. This boss is kind of crazy though, in terms of like screen shake. Can you break the meteors? No, they just come in flying at you and you can't do anything about it. Let's keep them down low though. You want to come down here? Yeah, come all the way down here. You don't get stuck on all the islands and stuff. But yeah, it's got big meteors, it's got small ones, it's got giant blasts. I kind of like this boss. I like screen shake. I'm a sucker for screen shake when fighting Terraria bosses. So I like that it feels like it's got some power behind it. This thing would be terrifying to fight. This dude is just literally raining meteors on us. I wonder what the lore reason is behind it, but I guess I won't really know unless somebody translates for me. Yeah, maybe there's an English translation out there. I don't know, because I know a lot of Terraria mods be having like translations for other languages. So maybe like non-English mods like this will get like translations. But yeah, I think we've seen pretty much all of its attacks, unless it has like a phase 2. Oh my god. This is a long death animation. Oh, it's a phase 2. It was not a death animation. Hold up. You expect me to fight a phase 2 right out of Queen Slime? I mean, I guess the Queen Slime does have a phase 2. But the Queen Slime isn't anything like this. This dude changed the color. He put the Fallout New Vegas filter on my screen. Orange ass filter. This is crazy. I don't even know where the boss is at half the time. He's like so far off my screen. A lot more intense attacks, as we can see, like double the amount of meteors. Hold up, he got lasers now too? He's tapping in. He's tapping into that next level. I might have to whip out the Zenith soon. Hold up, what is that? Homing missiles? What is that? I don't know what it is. It's like a sniper? Oh my god. These random explosions, bro. Michael Bay ass boss. This is crazy, the amount of meteors he just drops on you. He's got a dash attack too. This is a crazy boss fight. Easily the craziest boss fight so far. Let's finish this boss off once and for all. Another giant explosion. Hold up. Let me give me that. What's the lore reason? Somebody translate. The next boss, I'm excited. It's a mimic boss. King of Chest. What's up, King of Chest? I like the idea of a king of all mimic. Is that a chicken? The hell? Small ass chickens, if you didn't know. But yeah, the idea of a king of all mimics. Mimics are like honestly a thing you see a lot in Terraria. You low-key see mimics, okay, maybe not as much as slimes, but you see them a decent amount. At least in my like average playthroughs, I run into like at least like 50 to 100 mimics. But this thing's got a lot of variety in attacks. It's got the little golden portals that shoot money at us. It was throwing crates at us. I like the theme of the attacks. Is that a dice? What's he about to roll on that dice? 3? What does that mean? 3 what? 3 back shots? I hope not. I don't know. I don't know what the 3 means. Maybe if it rolls a certain number, it like insta kills me or something. I don't know. You know how I feel about my gambling classes in Terraria. Amazing. 1 back shot. I don't know. Maybe it affects this specific attack. Oh, maybe it's a different attack for each number. Because we definitely had a different attack for 3 and 1. What you got now? 6? What attack is this? What is this? Oh my god. That's kind of sick. I like that idea. This is my favorite boss so far. It was the meteor one, now it's this one. Oh, back to 1. We've seen 1 already. But I like the idea of this boss having 6 different attacks it could roll. Honestly, kind of fits the whole theme of this. Being mimics, RNG, that's the whole point of mimics, is you're trying to get certain drops. You're leaving it up to RNG. There we go. And again, if somebody wants to translate the lore, shout out to you. We got the next boss here, the Crim BL, which I didn't even know if I could spawn or not because we are in a corruption world. This dude kind of got some attacks or some pretty insane moves. What you got for us though? What else? We got like long ass swords that are spawning in. Little sight slashing attack. It's got a big ass sword. It's kind of like a smaller humanoid boss, which I usually don't like too often just because I feel like they're not as cool and intimidating as giant bosses or just like non-humanoid bosses in general. But there's some few standouts. This one so far, oh my god. This one so far might be a standout, as we can see. This is kind of crazy. Look at this. Is this just like a bullet hell that I'm supposed to be dodging, or am I supposed to attack it in the middle? Let's see. Nope, can't even attack it. So you just gotta dodge it. Oh yeah, this is a bullet hell phase. This is a bullet hell phase for sure. Yo, I'm too slow. I would have got hit like 100 times right there. Wait, hold up. I'm low-key moving though. Look at the movement. Oh my god, those things are coming in. These attacks are pretty crazy though for a boss. So I take it back everything I said about this not being an intimidating boss fight just because of it being smaller. This is terrifying. Some of the most intense attacks we've seen, and we literally seen attacks that explode and shake the whole screen. That's a giant sword. How do you dodge a giant sword like that? You gotta teleport around. Whoa! I hope you get a weapon from this boss and it does exactly all these moves. Now that would be a good weapon. Yo, hold up. What the fuck did she pull out a gun? Where was that big ass gun hiding? More crazy projectile attacks are coming out here and there. What the heck? Elden Ring ass spell. Yeah, we might have to get rid of her, bro, because this is just, there's too much going on. There's too much going on. What is this? What is this? She got like a laser on me? I think we've seen enough. There's so many attacks. There probably is more, but for the sake of the length of the video, get them up out of here. And look how many weapons they drop. I'm noticing that the bosses drop like an insane amount of weapons, which is kind of cool. I mess with it, and as we can see, the weapons are unique. So there's no question there if the weapons are crazy or not. Oh, low-key, drop some of the weapons and attacks she was using. Next up, Moon Dragon Head, another lunar slash moon themed boss here. I like the noises this one's making. But again, at the end of the day, it's a worm boss. So show me what you got. I like the little dash it does when it gets close. A little scary, honestly. And in terms of just like pure looks, it is a little scary looking. Giant like gaping mouth, kind of like Plantera when it opens up. It's got flamethrowers too, okay. And then it had the little projectile attack it did. Kind of a scary worm boss fight. Not too bad so far. I really like how it's literally chasing you around. So rather than just like having to run around and dodge, this thing is literally chasing you around, and you got to keep your distance the whole fight, or else it does that little dash attack on you. Look, it's got laser beams too. That's low-key kind of hard to dodge, given that this boss is always on my ass. You can only hit it in the head too, is what it seems like. So this boss definitely got some unique traits compared to other worm bosses. It seems like it does get a little bit faster, more damage you do. Like it seems like these dashes are shooting out a little bit further and faster. So really, you gotta have like either a long ass arena or some really good movement speed to fight something like this. But definitely up there in terms of unique worm type boss fights. I'm assuming we've seen like a majority of the attacks. What's it doing? It's about to do something crazy. Oh my god. Cannot forget the giant laser beam. I feel like we haven't seen enough. Oh, it just died. I feel like I wasn't even attacking it. What is this relic? Do you guys see this relic? Hold up. Let's find a nice open spot to place this relic that it dropped. Right here should be good. That does not look like the boss we just fought. So it looks like there's a pretty big gap between that and the next boss, because the next boss is like post Empress of Light, post Duke, right before the Lunatic Cultist. That is the Sky Slime. A lot of sky slash space themed bosses here. I will head deep into the sky. Okay, that's not the sky. Right here. And let's type in Sky Slime. Which one do you guys think I spawned? Okay, probably not the one that says God. Sky Slime. Very ethereal looking. Very heavenly. What kind of attacks do you got for us? Giant like circle projectiles that shoot into a bunch of more projectiles. This boss seems like it's gonna hover at the top of our screen. God damn. Oh, wait, no, it came down. It heard me talking about the hovering. This said, what you mean? I'm not hovering up there. Oh, it went right back up there. The attacks are super scary so far. What is that? Laser? Oh my God. We're starting to see the lasers, y'all. The lasers are starting to come out, and these are scary lasers. They like try to telegraph you, and then they just stop on a dot and start shooting. I like the little like mirage effect this boss has. Kind of sick. And just the effects in general are sick. Like, look at this. But like when it moves around, it's got the little like after image behind it, which is really cool looking. Very unique looking boss. At the end of the day, it is a slime though. Which I got no problem with slime themed bosses, I guess, but I feel like it'd be cooler if more mods just had some original ideas. Because when you really think about it, like how many big Terraria mods with like crazy bosses use like slime themes? You got like the slime god from Calamity. You got like the the sun god from Homeward Journey. You got this, what is this thing called, sky slime? Like there's a lot of slime themed bosses. That attack is crazy though. That like triple flash. Whoa, what is going on? My boy done changed the weather. This is pretty cool now. This is pretty cool. The ambience of the fight just changed. Is it the sky god now? Yeah, look at that. So it's like we killed the slime and the stuff inside the slime busted out. These attacks are crazy. Like this is above Empress of Light. This might be on super boss level type of attacks. This is definitely on super boss level. I've fought so many super bosses at this point that like, yeah, this feels like I'm fighting another one. Because some of these attacks are insane. This is a double laser? And then behind the laser is another laser? It's like a quintuple laser. I don't even think super bosses have that many lasers. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Done. Why does it say done? Am I supposed to like beat it up before something happens? I don't know, but I'm gonna do my best. But in terms of looks though, this mod is knocking it out of the park. I cannot lie to you. This is like up there with some of the most like visual boss fights I've done. I'm talking like Nameless Deity. I'm talking about like Nightmare Plantera. This is up there. This really feels like this is an insane boss battle going down right now from like another type of video game. And this ain't even the final boss for the mod. Boom, we have broken its defense, and now can we just like go off on it and do whatever? That's what it seems like. The attacks are just obviously ramping up and getting even crazier. But I think we have seen so many attacks and done. I was about to say, I think we've seen so many attacks, we might as well just kill it off. But look at this. It's got another phase and done where it has like a constant laser beam going around like a clock with its other attacks that it had too. What is that? What if I touch that? No, not supposed to touch that. Its defense insanely high, but look, its regular health bar is moving too. I'm assuming for this boss he wants some like high defense penetrating weapons or accessories. But there we go. The slime god, sky god, whatever the hell it's called, sky slime, is dead. And that thing had some martyrdom attacks. Like, bro, you're dead already. Stop attacking me. Imagine losing a boss fight after it died. But after that, the last boss from this mod, I believe, and that is Dragon God. Something beyond that crazy of a boss fight. This is about to be insane. Now, this is before Moon Lord, so it shouldn't be as crazy. Well, I don't know. We just fought something that was crazy. Whatever, bring it in. Dragon God. I'm hoping for nothing but greatness from this. After the boss fight we just had, first off, it does look intimidating. There's that intimidating factor with its size, and its sprite doesn't look scary. But are the attacks on par with that of the slime god or sky god? I keep messing it up. Let's see. So far, not really. Same thing with like the ambience, because that sky god, the ambience made everything dark, and it was like the only light in the darkness. Like, that was kind of crazy. This boss so far though, it seems like kind of has attacks from all the previous like sky theme or whatever lunar theme bosses we fought for the mod. Like, it's got the dash that the worm had. It's got the projectiles that the hooded dude had earlier. I'm not seeing anything too crazy in terms of this boss fight compared to the last, but maybe it's a work in progress, or maybe we just haven't tapped into the other phases yet. We're starting to see a couple of new attacks here and there, but I am still not impressed. Impress me. Show me something that's really gonna make me want to put you over the previous boss, because so far it's looking like the other boss should have been the last one. Okay, hold up. I couldn't attack it anymore, so does this mean like a phase 2 is starting? God damn, he is moving. I'll give it to you. You might have the speed. The sky god was still pretty fast though too, here and there, but you definitely got some speed with this attack. Like, I don't even know how the hell you're supposed to dodge this attack. Now I'm hoping for a phase 2, because That was a weak boss. I'm not gonna lie. This happens a lot sometimes in some of my videos where like there's one more thing at the end, but the second to last thing was so crazy. That boss was mediocre as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Mod devs, you failed me there. But that was all the bosses from the Lunar Scar mod. Now, like I said, there's a lot of items in the mod, obviously. Bunch of unique ones. The sprites I really don't have a problem with. Some of them do look a little but I really don't care that much. Also, looks like there's a new class damage, bloodshed damage. So no idea how that works, what the specialties are, but we already saw a couple of the weapons, and the couple weapons, they look fine. The couple that I've seen look fine. The ones that I'm randomly pulling out right now, they don't look as good, but the ones we saw earlier were pretty cool. There's definitely some unique weapons and ideas in here. Just gotta kind of find them. Look at this one. This one's cool. There is some enemies, I'm assuming, from the mod, like regular enemies. Golden chests, ice chests. Are these mini bosses? What are these? What the hell? Yo, like mimic mini bosses. Ocean cat. That does not look like a cat. Ocean turtle. Turtle shell for sure. I'm not seeing the turtle itself. So maybe there's a bunch of like ocean themed enemies coming. Ocean Duke. We already have that. Space Yinyu. Like there's some scary looking things. I'm hoping that there is a couple more just like regular enemies in the future. I'm hoping there's maybe some structures that could go along with some of these crazy boss fights. And also I hope that last boss becomes a little bit scarier. There is some more things in here that I have no idea like what are, like obviously work in progress stuff. Like look at, what is that? That looks scary, whatever it is. Giant terrifying looking flower. There's an ocean summoner. Like there's definitely something with the ocean coming up, which I am very, very excited to see. But there was the Lunar Scar mod. Keep an eye on it. Definitely something to really keep an eye on. Very, very cool. This is a math book. What an interesting weapon. Shout out everyone that is working on it. Keep it up. Maybe get a translation for your non-English players, because I'm assuming there's a pretty decent amount of non-English players compared to Chinese Terraria players. I'm not 100% on that though. Don't know the specific numbers. Also, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more videos like this in the future. Also, make sure to follow my Twitch. Twitch.tv/Gamers11. I'm always streaming something on there. And also make sure to subscribe to the second channel, Gamers Live, because if you miss my Twitch streams, guess where I post the streams? I post them on that channel. But I will be seeing y'all in the next video. Have a good one.